Oh, hell yeah. Here we go with another video podcast thing. What's up, everybody? I went to wash my pillows. Has anyone ever washed their pillow? Do you wash your pillow? Does it go into the washer? Is there a setting? Which one do I use? And how do I get it to dry? Do you put it in the dryer or do I gotta hang it outside? Like in the old days. I'll tell you what I did. I took it outside and sprayed it with a hose because it had some marks on it, some rings around it, for all the spots where my mouth was. And I just drooled in my sleep. Well, the one comedian I heard, he did a joke about it. He's like, apparently when we sleep, liquid just leaks out of our faces. And it does, out of mine. Usually I have a drool spot in the morning. Oh, God. I sprayed it down with a hose. Now it's outside drying. So hopefully it'll be better. But seriously, I don't remember ever washing a pillow in the washer. What settings do you use? Like some sort of deep rinse type thing? And then you got to hang it outside probably? That makes the most sense. It's July 3rd. And it's Friday. And I'm off today. So woohoo! I get to do this. Fuck yeah. My plan was I wanted to tap myself again. I was going to tattoo my leg, but I keep do it, don't do it, do it, don't do it. I'm like, fuck, dude, it's July. This is the hottest months that Ohio gets, and it's pool season. So if I do tat myself, then that's 2 weeks. It's only a short window of time. It's like 2 months where it ever stays warm enough to go swimming, at least outside. And I'm like, fuck, if I do it now, then I can't go. This is like the peak of pool season. And if I tat myself, I can't go in the pool because, it's filled with lots of chemicals and it'll react badly. And your tat will not heal correctly. It will heal like shit. And it'll probably hurt. It'll get over soaked. And then it'll just try to push that ink out. And it won't be good. It'll heal like shit. So I keep do it, don't do it, do it, don't do it. I have so much time right now to do it, but I shouldn't do it. But then, objectively, goddamn it, me, Frank, if you don't do it, you better jump in that goddamn pool every day, or else what's the point? Do you really care this much about going swimming right now? I don't know, but if I don't do it, I better go swimming. The other problem I'm having is my internet keeps kicking me off, or more likely my computer keeps just disconnecting from the internet itself for whatever reason. It just keeps kicking itself off. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. Are there too many devices interfering? Is there some sort of virus that keeps telling it to download itself? It just keeps kicking off in the middle of everything. And it's really starting to make me go, what's happening? I restart it. It still does the same thing. Is there a program trying to do something that keeps getting hung up? Are there a bunch of fucking updates that it wants to download that it can't get to and it keeps fucking it up? I don't understand. What's happening? Why would that happen? What would be the reason? Too many devices, a shitty connection. My connection was good for the longest time. There's got to be some sort of program that keeps trying to do something that I don't know. It's like in the background trying to steal all my information. I don't know if that's what's happening, but something is happening. God damn it, and I don't know what it is. I should really look into that more. I bought some new games. What I wanted to do is buy a new camera, actually. I need a new camera with a better mic, with a microphone jack, so I can plug in a microphone, have it mounted on top, because the camera that I use, the mic, it kind of sucks. And I need one with a better mic if I'm going to make videos with better sound. I was using my phone before with some. Maybe I can just do that. But I don't want my phone, it actually takes too good of a video, and so recording a lot with it, it would take up so much goddamn space, and it would be difficult. I just need a camera for it. I got this cheap ass camera that's been working great when I do time lapse videos. Did you see my lion drawing? If you didn't, you got to go check it out. It's pretty sweet. So the audio wasn't important for doing the art videos because I just time lapse it and I leave just put a song over it or something. But I was looking at these cameras And the cheapest one with a mic jack is like $500. I don't know if I wanted to invest in that. I mean, I do, but I don't. But I do, but I don't. At the same time, like, oh, is this really what I want? I keep making videos, right? So objectively, like, I'm going to use it. But that's the problem I face sometimes. I think about having a thing, and then I get the thing, and then I'm like, I don't want to use it. Like, oh, actually getting the thing was the thing, wasn't the thing itself. Do you know what I mean? So I haven't bought it yet, but I should. I should do it. Just do it. I can afford it. So instead of getting a camera, I actually bought a new new Switch game, Trine 4. It's a 2D platform puzzle game. It's pretty fun. And I actually bought it on a fucking whim because I looked at it and briefly looked at it. And I'm like, this reminds me of an old Sega game called The Lost Vikings. Have you ever heard of this game? It was the same thing, a 2D platform puzzle. We used all three characters to solve these like puzzle-like things to do. I remember as a kid playing The Lost Vikings, and I sucked at it. I bet if I tried it now that I could get past it. It was like just hard enough that for a kid, I didn't have the know-how of exactly what to do or how to win. But as an experienced 32-year-old adult, I could probably tear that game apart. I would conquer it. I remember the part that I've seen the most. You know how a Viking burial is? Where they have the ship sailing and they shoot arrows and it catches on fire? They had that part when it was game over. I've seen that part a lot in that game. That's really what's ingrained in my mind. In Trine 4, which is pretty fun and magical, there's a wizard, there's an archer, and then there's like the knight. He's got a sword and shield. Archer has the board. The wizard makes blocks. But as I was playing the game and I was playing as the other different characters, I kept fucking the line from Iron Man in Infinity War kept fucking going through my head. I'm like, dude, you're embarrassing me in front of the wizard. Dude, like, so if he dies, I'm like, dude, you're embarrassing me in front of the wizard. If the other guy like fucks up, I'm like, dude, you're embarrassing me in front of the wizard. I couldn't stop doing it. That was fun for me. Dude, you're embarrassing me in front of the wizard. Come on. Go full tilt. Go hawk. What are you doing? Turn into the hawk. Dude, you're embarrassing me in front of the wizard. Speaking of stuff, I chatted Jake 2 weeks ago. Jake with Legs. He's been on my podcast before. We did a tat, so I was pretty happy about that. That's why I wanted to do another one on myself. Because I'm like, I need to go again. I can get better at this. I just need to go again. Practice makes perfect, right? I didn't get to this position by not doing shit. I have so many drawings, right? So many drawings. And I've done so many shitty drawings to get to be able to do good drawings. Seriously, if you didn't see that lion time-lapse chalk drawing, sidewalk chalk drawing, you need to go find that because it's dope. So I chatted Jake, and it was pretty fun and stressful and nerve-wracking and challenging and all those things that makes it so worth it. Masks and stuff. I don't know if you're worried, but I would like to show you that I am wearing a mask right now. It's a GIMP mask. Nailed it. Have you seen these Instagram foot models? They're pretty hot. Some of them, right? You can pay them, and they'll write their name on the bottom of their foot, on their soles, and then they'll post a picture like that. I feel like I want to do that to help promote my Instagram. That'd be a good Instagram page promotion. My Instagram, by the way, is @blurksick. So I pay a hot, like Crazy for Feet is one of my favorite foot models. I could pay her. I don't think she does that though, but other ones do. @blurksick right there on her sole, and I post it on mine. Hell yeah! If you were wondering also what's going on in the universe, what's it all about? The game of the universe is hide and seek. It's hide and seek. A lot of times you have to hide, and then people find you, or if you ever get really nervous or anxious, that's the universe finding you. It's found you, and you're like, they found me, and you feel terrified because you've been found, because you spend your whole time hiding. You're always hiding from reality and truth. And this is bullshit I'm just kind of making up. But it's a game of hide and seek. You understand the metaphor, right? You can apply that to different places. Like sometimes... Well, no, that's all I got. Memento mori is a Latin phrase that translates into remember that you have to die. Because that's the thing you have to do too. Not right away, but, after 80 years or so, you're like, what's on my to-do list today? Oh, I need to die. That's what I have to do, because living forever is it'd be too much. You don't want to do that. You play hide and seek for long enough, and then you're like, you know what? It's time for me to get the fuck out of here. So monks and such would keep a memento mori, a trinket, a thing to remind them that. They would keep live human skulls. I want a fucking human skull. God damn it. Why don't I have a skull? Someone give me a skull. But the only thing in my room that I have that might be considered something like that is I have a turtle shell. I've had this turtle shell for years. 20 years. I had it since I was 10 years old. So, I guess that could be my memento mori. That reminds me that I have to die. But that's not exactly why I had the turtle shell, but I was just kind of assigning it meaning. Because sometimes that's all you have to do in life is just assign things meaning. Because you're like, what's it all mean? It's like, no one knows. It's your decision. You have to decide that. I'm going to go hide some more. I've been found. I'm okay about being found. I don't want to be found. Please leave me alone. I feel like I'm being found when I stand too long at Sheetz. I order food and then I'm waiting and I'm waiting and I'm waiting. Oh no. If I stay in one place for too long, the universe is finding me. I can feel it finding me. Instagram cursed image. I gotta click on this link. What is this? I know you can't see. Oh, I seen this cursed link that I couldn't stop looking at, and then I kept giggling. So basically, I'm gonna try to explain it. There's a UPS driver and some cops in the background, and you can also see the UPS truck that has slid off the edge of the street, and it's going down into a river, and it's stuck. And the UPS driver looks kind of bummed, and the cops are like, what the fuck did you do? And then there's this random thing. There's this kid that looks like he's about to go to prom. He's got the flower thing in his jacket and a fucking bow tie. What's that flower thing called? A rosary? No, that's what priests have. A fucking corsage? Corsage? Nailed it. So he's standing there all dressed up like he's ready to go to prom, and he's holding up what appears to be a sewing machine, I believe. So this is fucking weird. It says it's a cursed image, and I can see why. And the look on his face, he's filled with joy. So maybe the UPS driver delivered a package, and it was this sewing machine, and then the driver fucked up somehow. It's just very strange. Okay, let's get into... Oh, I was watching a survival show called Alone. And it's fucking crazy how a big person eats smaller animals to survive. The fuck did I mean? So there's a show called Alone. I don't know if you've seen it. I don't know if it's on Discovery Channel or History Channel, but it's a game show. Basically, 10 contestants go out. They went to the Arctic. I love the Arctic. They go out to the Arctic. They each have their own spot, and they get 10 items, and they just have to survive for the longest. And the last one standing wins $500,000 or something. So they go out there, and they just get dropped. Oh, they get camera gear too. They get they gave the weight. Maybe it was 60 pounds of camera gear, and they have a phone or a satellite phone that when they decide to give up or they get in trouble, they can just call and be like, "Come get me. I fucked up." It was so much fun to watch. I love survival. I like suffering and the Arctic. So the best part really was watching people tap out, Because at some point they'd be like, I fucked up. I have to give up. This one guy, this one older 50-year-old guy, he was real fucking cocky and talking shit by the other contestants. He's like, bunch of tree-hugging fucking hippie bitches. It's like day 4 or 5. I don't know, maybe 7. He goes out somewhere, falls weird, and like breaks his knee. And he has to call for help. It was so funny. Like, haha, dumb bitch. You fucked up. Oh my God, there's this other guy, right? This other guy was surviving and he couldn't find any food. This is a big deal, finding food in the Arctic. And the other thing is that the winter's coming. It's going to snow and the lake's going to freeze. They have access to a lake where they can fish and stuff, and it's all liquid, but winter's coming in like a month, and it's going to freeze and it's going to snow. So they got to get food. They got to have calories, or they wither away to nothing. These people lost a lot of weight. This other guy, he couldn't find food. Like maybe he got a bad spot. Like it's kind of a gamble on where they drop you off. Because you don't work together. It's alone. You survive alone in roughly the same area. And so we couldn't find any food, but there was a squirrel that kept coming around. And then he killed that squirrel. And after he ate it, he cried. He's like, I fucking betrayed his trust. He was my only friend out here. And I'm like, nope. It's me or you, little guy. And he chose him. And then he ate the squirrel. And he thought they were friends. Damn. And what happened to this other guy? This other fucking guy caught a fish, opened the fish up, and there were eggs inside. Is that caviar? And then he ate a bunch of these eggs. Like there was a fucking shit ton of them. Like he filled up a baggie with eggs, and then just started eating them raw, right out of the fish. What the fuck? Then he got kind of sick. He got pretty sick. He got like food poisoning, and he almost tapped out, but he didn't. But this other guy ate a fucking beaver, or I think it was a beaver. Or a woodchuck or something. He ate this beaver or woodchuck that was kind of, thinking about it, was kind of strange how he got it, because it was like in a bush, kind of like doing something, and he quickly killed it. And this thing was probably fucked up with parasites. That's why it was so easily got him. But after he ate the beaver, he got food poisoning or parasites, and he got deathly ill. He couldn't stop going to the bathroom and throwing up, and he had to call in. And like, I quit. I can't. I'm so sick right now. Come get me the fuck out of here. And this other guy got a fucking moose. He got a moose with a bow and arrow. It's crazy. This guy, he was on Joe Rogan's podcast too. Spoilers alert. Okay, so the guy that got the moose, he won the whole competition. The best, oh my God, it was so crazy. He got this moose, this giant fucking moose he got. And he's like, I'm good. I'm set. I'm not going nowhere. And then he thought he was all safe and shit. And then the fucking Wolverine comes and starts stealing his food. Like, god damn. The Arctic is brutal. It's so brutal. Then there's this one chick. She was trapping rabbits and stuff. This was like the real hippie like chick. She was surviving off of trapping rabbits. And then so her traps were working out. She was doing great, but then all of a sudden she noticed there was a fox that was fucking stealing her traps. We're stealing the rabbits and the traps. She's like, this goddamn fox is stealing my shit. So it's wild out there in the Arctic. It was so exciting. That's this season. It's season 6. It's on Netflix, and I liked it a lot. What else happened? There's this other guy that was fishing. He was catching fish. He had plenty of food. And then he got so bored, and then he just tapped out. He's like, I should be with my family instead and stuff. Like, I guess I give up. I was so disappointed with him. What are you doing? Oh, God. You could have gone so much further. And then the one, was it the hippie chick that was catching the rabbits? She caught her shelter on fire like two times. And then one of the last people, I think they were down to 3 or 4 contestants, and winter it came. The other thing that freaked me out was how fast it seemed that the winter came. It was like fine, then fucking winter, and the fucking lake was completely frozen. Like, holy shit. They kept seeing that lake. They kept coming in on boats to get people, and then all of a sudden it's just solid. Just like 6 inches, a foot thick, 2 feet thick, just frozen. Like, holy shit. Mother Nature don't fuck around. What was that going on? Oh, so down to like 4 contestants, and then the one guy, not the chick, but it was a guy, he burnt his shelter down, like completely. It was like negative it was like 0 degrees out, and his whole thing just went up in flames. Burned everything down. He had to quit. Like, that sucks. He was doing so well until he burnt his shit down. There was another person that tapped out. But they had to tap out. You could see the difference between the camera crew that comes. They do inspections too. Like every 2-3 weeks, they come out and they get a wellness check, they called it, to see how they're doing. And some of these people, they look like death compared to the new people that come that are like well fed and well slept. You're like, damn, they don't look so good. And they lost a lot of weight. So someone lost too much weight, and they're like, you can't continue. You're not gonna make it. That really kind of made me upset. The one lady had to quit because they're like, no, you're not. You lost way too much weight already. So that was disappointing. When they made people quit. They shouldn't have made them quit. Let them die out there. It's fine. It's good TV. But that was super fun. I like the idea of surviving very much. So I have to take a quick break for so I'm going to take a quick break for these messages. Is that how they do it? Sure. And we're back. I was driving the other day and I seen a sign that said abortion kills children in someone's front yard. And I was like, that is exactly right. Hey, does Mike Wazowski blink or wink? If Christmas is on the 25th, why are there 12 days of Christmas? Speaking of hippie chicks, before I gave away one of my drawings because of a girl. I went to a local restaurant. I sat down and I drew a picture of Clayface from Batman. I just sat there and drew it, and then all of a sudden, randomly, this hippie chick that I knew from high school came and sat down with me, and then started talking about all her hippie stuff and growing hemp on a farm in PA, maybe. And the way she described it, I'm like, I think you may be in a cult. You better look into this. You might be in a cult. She's like, I know, it sucks to do all that work and not get paid very much. I'm like, yo, that sounds very culty. And she's like, yeah, I'm supposed to go back, but I don't know if I want to. Like, yeah, better be careful. I'm not going to make a cult very happy. I might have said the word cult too many times. So she got annoyed by it. Actually, I don't know. It seemed fine. But she had this weird energy, too. And it seemed, I don't know what it was or how to describe it except culty. Cult. You're a fucking cult, probably. All right. Oh, yeah. I gave away one of my drawings. So there was the drawing. She seen the drawing, and then she wanted to show it to someone because there was other parents of kids that we went to school with that she recognized to go talk to. And then she took it over and then showed it to this guy. And then for some reason, then the guy wanted that drawing, and because she enchanted it with some of her weird hippie magic voodoo or whatever. And I remember the guy came over and started talking. And he's like, "Can I have that? Can I get that? Can I get that?" And I was like, I don't. And because she was there, I was like, "Sure, take it. Go ahead, whatever." And I gave it away. So, yeah, and so I had this string on me too. This is weird. I got this string from work, and the one guy, there was this thing, and he's like, there's no magic string here. And I'm like, what are you talking magic string? It's like the magic string they used from China to seal this bag. And then the next time I went to get the same thing, to do a thing, I found it, and it's this colorful magic string. I'm like, dude, I found some magic string. And he's like, cool. Then I took it with me, and when she showed up, I had the magic string in my pocket. And then the next time, it was like 3 days later, I went somewhere else to eat. I had the magic string in my pocket, and 2 fucking hippies showed up. I swear. 2 fucking other hippies showed up. Like straight, they sounded like they were doing a mild impression of fucking Cheech and Chong. The one guy had fucking tie-dye on, and the other guy had like a long-ass ponytail. And just the way they talked, I'm like, these old fucking stoners right here. The one guy had a fucking tie-dyed shirt and he was riding his bike and he's getting a pizza and the guy's like, hey man, you gonna get that pizza to go or are you gonna ride it on your bike, man? He's like, oh man, I've done it before, man. It'll be alright, man. I swear that's exactly how they talked. Like a mild version of Cheech and Chong. Like they're doing a bit of an impression, but it was totally how they were. And then the one guy, I remember he asked about, like, it was like the first time he was playing with a credit card. He's like, do I write the tip down? Do I do the thing? Like, have you never done this before? Like, where are they coming from? They're coming out of the woods. Was there a festival somewhere? At the same time, I got at this place, I got pasta instead of getting wings. Because I was like, should I get wings or should I get pasta? Because I get wings a lot. And the answer is I should have got wings because I got pasta and pretty disappointed. Pasta, I'm not that big of a fan of. Not that good. It's overrated. That's what I'm saying. Pasta's overrated. Pasta's overrated. Should have got wings. Just like chives. I fucking hate chives. I like egg drop soup. But don't put chives in it. Don't put chives in anything. What are they for? They suck. They absolutely suck. And I hate them. And I don't want them in anything. Get your chives the fuck away from me. You know what else I hate? Glow sticks. And I'll tell you why. I fucking hate glow sticks. I seen a video of these people. I was on Snapchat and they thought they were so fun. Like, haha, glow stick fight. And they were breaking them over and pouring that fucking disgusting liquid on each other. Like, it's so funny. We're glowing. I'm like, you goddamn monsters. You're fucking monsters. You have any idea what that smell? I hate that goddamn smell. Because when I was in the Marine Corps, I used to use glow sticks to do like a little, because I worked second shift at night to direct helicopters and give hand and arm signals to my other buddies around about what's going on to pump fuel and stuff. And I broke those goddamn things so many times by accident in my pocket, and I could smell that stuff. And now it's nauseating. It's nauseating. I hate it. Hate it. Hate it. So I had to use them every day for work. And they're absolutely the worst. So if you think it's going to be fun to break them over and pour them on yourself, you can go to hell. You go to hell and you die because I hate them and they suck. And there's glass inside there too. So be careful about that. There's some fake Instagram people that follow me. And I don't get it. You're not fooling anyone. Those pictures aren't you. You're not that lady. You keep just posting other pictures of bitches and pretending like you're them. It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know what you're trying to do here. People are tearing down statues. And my opinion about it is fuck a statue. In a video game, they can show me the saddest backstory of why a statue was built or the virtue of whatever the character was that the statue is embodying. But as soon as I can smash it, I will. I'll smash a fucking statue. Who cares what it stands for? It doesn't have to, fuck it. Fuck a statue. We need resolution or something. Right? Hell yeah. Today statues, tomorrow the world. Speaking of big structures, I drove over a bridge in town. I drove over a new bridge in town. They built a bridge and it took them forever. They were talking about building this bridge and then it's been being built and then it was ready. And I drove across it. And I was like, hell yeah, new bridge. Fuck yeah. Look at me. Haha. Sweet. I didn't know it was open yet. And I drove by it because I drive by it every day. And then the one day, I was like, holy shit, there's a lane open. And then I saw another car going. And I'm like, I'm going to fucking do it. I'm going to do it. Should I do it? And I fucking did it. So stoked by it. Ooh, okay. NASCAR news. Now, I'm not totally familiar with the story about what happened with these NASCAR people and then being a noose involved in someone's garage, but I have a story about a noose. When I was a kid, we had a noose hanging in our living room for a couple months, and I'll tell you why. Because we were building a log cabin, the one that I'm in right now. Me, my dad, my mom, my brother were building this house, and so we had the main structure, the frame, the top like beam going off, and there was rope hanging from there for whatever reason. Maybe we were lifting something with it, and then other people would ask about it, And then the joke became that my dad had the noose. There wasn't a noose yet. The rope up there. He's like, oh, in case building this house by myself becomes too much, I'm going to just fucking hang myself. And they're like, ha ha ha, ha, what? And then my uncle came over one day, and my dad told him the same story, and he's like, I can help out with that. And then, because he knew how to make a noose, and then he made the noose, and then it hung in the living room for like 2 months in case my dad was like, building this house and all this stretch and this money stuff is too much for me. I'm going to just fucking hang myself. So that's my news story. And that's the inside thought process of my family. So there you go. So that's what I'm saying. Just because they have a noose doesn't mean they're going to hang black people. Like, that's not what it's for. You can hang yourself. So, yeah, suck it. I don't know why I want to comment on this, but I don't know if it's new or old. I feel like it might be old, but is it new? The Dixie Chicks have changed their name to just the Chicks. Oh my God. Wow. Crazy. Powerful. How fucking brave of them. Oh my God. I bought new speakers for my computer, and they were only $20, and they rule. It's like, I don't know what things are supposed to cost anymore. Because I was looking at expensive Bose ones, and I'm like, you know what? And then I asked about them, and some guy showed me them, $20. I'm like, fucking. I was about to drop a lot of money, and these ones are just fine. You know what? I just want someone to hold me close while I drift off. Hey, how much are those Japanese suicide robots? Maybe I could just rent one. I was at Target, and I don't go to Target normally. Is it like a fancier Walmart? It's basically a Walmart, but maybe slightly upper class because reasons? I don't know. But when I was in there, there was a lot of people that worked at Target with Target shirts, with radios, and there's a bit of radio chatter. And it kind of reminded me of Star Wars. I don't know, just the way they're like, oh, hey, why are you over still in the sec? Oh, can you come down? No. I'm doing a terrible impression, but it was weird. I'm like, why are there so many fucking... There's more Target employees here than there are other people. And they're shopping for other people online. They're doing online shopping for people that are not in the store. And this is strange. The future is strange. Is this a future? This is a strange future. And then, as I was leaving, there was more of these Target people just chilling. There were like 4 of them chilling at the Starbucks inside of the Target. Just drinking coffee, waiting to shop for other people online, I guess. All right. And then, as I was leaving, too, what stood out to me the most is I seen the hottest mom with like 2 boys of at least 10 and 12. I don't know. But when I seen her, I was like, holy fuck. Is that your mom? That's not your mom. There's no way. Is that your mom? That's got to be your older sister, right? Don't fuck with me. Because she would... Oh, my God. She's so hot. All right. Woo! That's going to be it for me. This was an experience and a lot of fun. And if you listen to all of it, you're amazing. And you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Peace out. Yo.